Good morning, good morning. I'll be right there. I'm gonna grab some tea very quickly. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Everybody doing all right? It's wonderful to see everybody. Let me say good morning on our chat. All right. So, thank you so much for last week. And woo! All right, Mary. I just did my first personal reading and it went great. Yes. All right. Awesome. Who else can share their personal? Yeah, look at all the love coming in. Who else can share their personal reading stories? It's begun. Yes. Wonderful. That's electric. Your first reading. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you so much. I'm doing great. Awesome. And I pray that everyone is as well. Oh my goodness. So, good morning, everyone. Chantel, Mary, Vanessa, Marty. Hello, hello, hello. All right. So, let's share. Let's share our personal stories on readings this morning. Has anyone else done any readings? Ooh, Chantel says I have done 4 readings. All right. Let's get some dialogue and how you're feeling. I know when I first did my reading, I felt kind of nervous and unsure of myself, and I felt, a little bit more confident as time, as we went in with the reading and got my footing and all of that good stuff. What kind of differences are you seeing in being able to do a reading in person versus reading, through technology on the phone, Skype, doing a reading on YouTube for general readings, Facebook, whatever social media or platform that you're doing it in? And how is it different between, reading for friends and clients, an actual client that isn't family or friend that aren't going to pay you, Or they may give you a little donation there to have a reading. That's happened with me. So, so friends and family do support. Oh, Mary. She did Reiki first, energy healing, and then pulled the first card, and that was it. Client just cried. That was amazing. Oh, wow. That's wonderful. And so, what kind of all five cards made a huge impact, and I could see it, which is better than the email reading I had. Oh, that's beautiful. You could see the reaction that you gave your client. That's awesome. That's love. Uh-huh. With friends and family, um, I think my friends, well, I could say my family. I haven't really read too many friends lately. I have, and I could feel that hesitation and that uncomfortableness because they knew that what was going to come out may be something that they didn't want to tell me to begin with. Um, so that kind of getting past that veil of it's okay. And I think them realizing that, okay, well, Necole really is, doing this. And okay, she really is a psychic. And now I'm really going to her. And she really is a spiritual medium. And I'm asking for her guidance, for her to go to the spirit realm for guidance. And things that surface, are things that we don't normally discuss, and it is in that separation where you understand, okay, I'm your family member or I'm a friend of yours, but this session is professional, this is business, and this is confidential. And this isn't going to be something I use against you. There's no judgment when we go to spirit. It's all unconditional love. So, that's beautiful to do it in person. That's the difference right there. When you can do it in person versus over the phone or email, any platform like that, it's awesome. Get that. You feel that energy full force. And it's that connection is very different. So Chantel says, yes, very nervous in person, but over the phone was a little easier. Have your confidence and and you have that barrier. You can have that boundary. And so Marty says friends and family don't open up as much as they should. Yes. Well, as much as they want to, or as much as we want them to. So you're going to have your clients that aren't going to open up as well. So knowing that, you are in control of saying, okay, I'm feeling something here. I'm seeing it. I'm reading it. And spirit is showing it. Boom, it's flat out on the table, but our client may not be ready to address it. And that kind of goes into that coaching aspect. And if that's something that you want to do, then by all means. But if your client hasn't opened up to that, I wouldn't go down that path. So, yeah. I can definitely understand what you're saying, Marty. And you just want to help. You just want to, get in there and, well, this is what's showing up. And they may not even have expected it to show up. But when you tap into their energy, it's pretty open. And the blessed thing about that, dear Marty, and everyone else that are experiencing any kind of hesitation from friends and family, and even other clients that you don't really know, that the reading indicates something, a, different from what they came to you about, or it really unfolds the depth of which is what happens in our readings, and they don't want to scratch beneath the surface. Tread with kid gloves, and if they really don't want to, you can provide it, but I would be very aware that they are protecting themselves. It's 11:11 Eastern Standard Time. So let's take a deep breath in, raise our vibration, kiss our higher selves, and exhale all the doubt. Give ourselves a couple of more moments. All right. And just take another deep breath in and come on back. All right. So Chantel says my reading's been with family and a friend, although I really enjoy the experience, but the finances are stagnated. Okay. So what are you going to do in order to increase your income as a psychic and as a spiritual medium? How are you going to widen and deepen your practice to be successful? How are we all increasing clients? I can tell you, I have shifted my scope with YouTube because of the algorithm. I realized I was getting pulled away by, why is it the subscribers? Why am I losing subscribers? And so I went researching again and talked to some people, and they're like, they do that algorithm thing, and you either have to be on there daily or and really, being having that impact. And so I had to go to Spirit and ask again what my direction was. And I received the same vision that I've been receiving. So I'm um, prioritizing YouTube, and YouTube is not my first, second, or third priority right now. So you're going to feel that kind of shift also. Um, you're also going to, want to start coming out with, again, when you're asking for donation or this is your business. Mary, I'm sure you are experiencing that where you had to either have that add-on with the Reiki session, and have to know what the difference in price is between having that reading, or just Reiki, or if they want a follow up reading, some kind of package there. So, Chantel and anyone else, Marty, are you all uh, reading for donations still, or are you doing donations and a set price? Do you have just a set price there? And what is your platform? Because we want to get you out there. We want to get you really in front of people. Okay, I haven't started attracting clients. I'm nervous about putting myself out there. Oh, honey, we understand. Oh, we get that. We get it. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. And Marty, thank you so much for sharing that. It started to be working word of mouth in my small community, Facebook and YouTube. Awesome. Okay, because you know what? I'm still a believer. I know this is probably old school, but word of mouth is the best advertisement. And word of mouth happens on social media, you know? And so Mary said, yes, I packaged the two. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is cranberry, and I'm so greedy. This is what I usually do. I put 2 tea bags in I might put 4 in there. I'm so greedy with tea. It's so good. Let me just get one more sip. Oh my gosh. So Vanessa says both social media. Okay. Um, which social media? YouTube and Facebook, or how you doing that? Marty says I joined Fiverr. Great. Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, but have not launched any of my sites. Okay, so you joined, but haven't launched any of your sites on social media. Chantel, okay, Vanessa says on YouTube. Okay, I don't know where we are to still ask for donations. I thought we were setting our prices. Yes, but it is totally up to you. So Chantel, have you set your prices now? Okay, and Instagram. Awesome. Okay. Here's the thing. Um, what I found and what I'm finding is just what I shared with you about YouTube. Um, there we go with our support. That's awesome. Yes, put your channels out there, please. Put them out there so that we can all support. Because I'm gonna put you guys out there on YouTube. I want you to send me your information so that I can put uh, a video out specifically for you guys. I want people to come to you. I want to help, encourage your client base. And because you are proven psychics and you are deepening that. You're not just going out there and having this energy that's going to produce negativity. And, you're learning a lot more about your own spiritual experiences through what we're teaching in the class and what we're sharing in this workshop. So definitely send me your information. And you know what? You can send it to, probably be easier to go here. And you know what? Why don't we do that on our closed Facebook discussion group? How about we do that? Okay, Keys of Light Tarot. How about we go on our closed Facebook discussion group and we share all of our information there? Can we do that? Let's do that, and let's get on each other's pages and all of that, and get our network out there and start really solidifying and great and supporting each other as our tribe, because our tribe is going to continue to grow. So Chantel says I'm nervous about getting out there. Marty says I'm nervous about getting out there. Okay, for all of us, nervous about getting out there. That is so normal. It's so normal. And I want you to know that I felt the same way. And I feel the same way whenever I have a personal reading in person. It's different. That energy hits me sometimes like a ton of bricks. And sometimes it hits me so strongly that my reaction, kind of freaks out my client, or the whole, my spirit guides are so visible and vocal that it freaks them out. And it's kind of spooky to them. It's spooky to some people on YouTube. And so I understand that side of it. And I want you to know that spirit wants you to be out there shining your light. And that's right. Just dive in, Mary says. And that we are not to be perfect, because we can't be. We're half human. And so just getting on out there and doing it is how you're going to really engage your clients. If you're learning this and you're doing it just for yourself, then that means that you're not using the wisdom that Divine Source has for you to use, because you want to be of service. God wants you to be of service. The rest of humanity needs you. So even though you're learning angel and spiritual guidance, okay, techniques, I'm not you, you're not me. All of us aren't each other. We all come at it very differently. We serve in a whole different way. We're all uniquely designed. Good job. I just love that. Oh, awesome. I just love the support that we show each other. It's really priceless. That's right. Spirit's got you. Good job, Mary. That's right. Because once you get out there, you got that practice. You are destined. Spirit brought you here and you listened. That's a big deal. You listened. So I'm going to give you, matter of fact, I just said go on ahead. And this is for Chantel. This is for you, honey. Thank you so. Ooh! See? Oh my goodness. Chantel, don't you look at my nails. I'm still trying to get that stuff off. Chantel, it's ready. You ready? It's time. It's time to birth those new ideas into existence. You can't be pregnant over a certain amount of time, because the doctors are going to induce that baby, going to induce that delivery, make it happen, and then you're just going to be like, oh my gosh, I got to do this. Yeah, you got to do it. The baby's going to be like, I got to come. Yeah, you've been in me for 9.5 months. You got to go. Mama needs her body back. So now, here you go. Spirit saying, okay, you're ready to deliver. Okay? You are ready to deliver. It's time for you to do it. So, Vanessa. Vanessa. And and spirit is just, that's the way it is. Vanessa. We are your spiritual family too. And, you're welcoming in your whole new tribe, your clients. That's a family, a business. You're welcoming into your family. This is lucrative. Okay, no perfection. No perfection. Because we're so human. We're so half human. So there's no way we can be perfect. And what do you tell me what you think you need in order to get yourself out there? You tell us what you think you need. And so Marty says, how is reading over email? Awesome. Paid on PayPal first, then sent 5-card reading. So if you are sending an email, you could send a video attachment. You could do, some people do audio. Some people just write it on email. So you might even want to give all 3 levels. And Mary, are you sending in a video attachment on your email readings? And setting up PayPal is really easy. It's user friendly, and they do have options to protect yourself. as the seller, because you're still going to have somebody, there's going to be the little, ever so often that aren't happy with their reading, and you will have provided that service. So they may stop the payment, they may ask PayPal for a refund, but you also have that option to say, I provided the service and this is what it is. And so to keep yourself protected also, because this is your business. And so having that refund policy right up front is important too. If someone has to reschedule with me, then of course you have no problem asking or giving them a refund. Um, but if someone says, and this really has only happened like 3 times, I know 2 for sure. I'm thinking 3 though. It's 3. I want to say 3, so I'm gonna say 3. Um, that anyone has ever asked me for a refund based on the reading that they got, because they came in and said, I went to so and so and they told me this is my twin flame, and or something like that, and or they told me it wasn't and I feel it is, and I just want to know for sure, kind of thing. I've had someone ask me if Keanu Reeves from The Matrix is gonna marry her. And I explained to her, that I could give her reading, but and you can imagine what else I told her. And I told her I would be willing to give you a refund right now before we go through this. And she said no. And I told her, okay. I said, well, I was very honest with her. And I told her that whoever your twin flame is, Spirit is going to show you. And if it shows up in our reading, and that it's not Keanu Reeves, and which it did very specifically, then no stalking, And she was cool with that. And she said, I understand that, and I just really do want to be with my twin flame. And so, she wanted to just, which radiated more into coaching and getting herself back. Uh-huh. Mary says, wrote as it's my cheapest price. Got his email and prayed over it sent prices and disclaimer. Mm-hmm. Always give that disclaimer. Set it up on your site somewhere. And people aren't always going to read it. It's there, though. It's posted. That protects you. So Vanessa says, I keep thinking clearing my root chakra, but keep seeing myself giving readings and helping others and bright light in my heart chakra. Okay, so you're in your mind there, and if we can be if our mind is constantly polluted with thought, how can that be healthy? Is a message that I got when we first began doing our readings and our workshops. And that means that, we're thinking too much. If we are constantly polluted with this thought, that thought, this thought, everything, and trying to please everybody, then we won't be able to do our job and be of service. So Vanessa, when you say, I keep seeing myself giving a reading and helping others, how about we ask everyone, what is your advice to dear Vanessa? I need help with understanding how certain social media outlets and ways to receive payment. I don't have a camera to do videos as of right now. Okay, well, Chantel, do you have a laptop or you have a phone? Because phone works great. Yep, Mary says phone works great. When my laptop crashed, I used my phone. I use my iPad. You've got a bunch of different things that you can use, a notebook, um, so many different ways. So definitely don't let your human talk you out of it, because your human will. Our human is conditioned on fear. And our human says, oh, we can't do this. We can't be of service. We've got to look out for ourselves. But when we are of service, we open our soul, we open up our whole energy up to abundance and unconditional love. And we don't stay in the spirit of lack, but our human does. Our human is fearful. Yep. Okay. So Chantel says, I have a desktop and a phone. Do you have a webcam? But you got the phone, so you got a camera there. You got video. You can download your video from your phone to your desktop, and you can upload it that way to YouTube. Do you have a YouTube channel, or do you have, let me see, did you tell us already? And I'm so sorry. Awesome. Mary is going hard. I love that. That's right. Get on the closed Facebook discussion group, please. Marty says, Marty is getting signs for discernment. It is the reason I am in this class. Okay. All right. All right. So discernment. So Marty, are you not comfortable with your spiritual gifts yet? And tell me what do you feel your spiritual gifts are? Let's talk about discernment. Because when I pray for discernment, I say it just like that. Divine Source, Lord, God, please gift me with a spirit of discernment. Please bless us with a spirit of discernment. Please allow me to see. Please allow me to receive my spiritual guidance the way I can receive my spiritual guidance. And that is understanding the different ways that spirit comes to you. So in order for you to do that, one of the ways that the easiest way for me to do that is to have my moment of meditation. When I'm saying that, it's a prayer, but it's also a meditation. When you're praying for discernment, just that. Lord, please give me discernment. Please bless me with the spirit of discernment. I pray for a spirit of discernment. Please allow me to see. Please allow me to see. And when you're saying, please allow me to see, you're seeing with look at my beautiful shirt from one of our spiritual superstars, with your mind's eye. And God is allowing you to see with your spiritual sight. So I have to have that moment of prayer and meditation, and it doesn't have to last forever. It's a continual thing. And so as you are finding yourself traveling, when you're in the car or when you're in your truck or whatever it is, you are having that moment of silence, and you may say it then, Divine Source, please bless me with the spirit of discernment. Peace be still. Peace be still. That's a good one. Peace be still. That calms my soul, and it pampers my human to know that you've got to relax. And thank you. Absolutely. Discernment is understanding that you're seeing with your spiritual sight, with your mind's eye, and this is your third eye. So, this is your ability to see the unseen. The ways that you're seeing the unseen are radiating waves of energy over your body. You may feel this itching that happens when I do our readings for June. What I'm feeling is throughout every single reading, which tells me the thread that is happening in June. And though these are general readings, I'm feeling the same area on my body, which tells me um, what the theme is. But the only way I know that is knowing my body, knowing my connection with my body and my soul, and knowing that spirit will also always, always speak through you in the way that you can receive it. So there'll be some indication metaphysically, which means that there is an energetic feeling or any energy, wave, vibration radiating throughout your body, and you feel it on a physical level, but it originates from spirit. So, discernment. When you are sitting there and having your meditation, this is really, really key in order for us to connect and reconnect because we all lose it. I can meditate while I clean, can meditate while I mow the lawn. Those are things that I really like to do because I'm getting that workout in and I'm 100% in to what I'm doing. So I am detached from everything else. Does that make sense? Okay, so Marty, do you feel like your purpose is to convey your experience and what's coming to you, your guidance that's coming to you from spirit out to humanity? Do you feel like that is your purpose? And Chantel, some of the ways that you can recognize your spiritual gifts are paying attention to what you love to do. Thank you, Marty. What you love to do as a child, what gave you that escape, and what you noticed kept stayed with you throughout the years, and what you're doing now, what your love is now, what brings you that escape, and what other people are telling you. Oh my gosh, Chantel, you're so good at that. Or every time I come to you, you have such a beautiful way of saying exactly what I need to hear. Or, wow, you look and I didn't even see that. And how do you always see the detail? Or, wow, you're so assertive and it's like you're not afraid of anything. And I don't know how to talk like that. I don't know how to really project myself that way. You're so good at it. When you start hearing feedback like that, then you are receiving confirmation that those are traits, those are characteristics, those are parts of, or those are your spiritual gifts. Also, when you're receiving those visions of going out and serving in that capacity meaning the one that spirit is putting on your soul to go do. It's not for anything, and it's not coming from just anywhere either. So, definitely. So Marty says yes to get my message out there. Okay. So, Marty, how are you going to do that? Good job, Chantel. Awesome. Marty, I want you to share with us how you're going to do that. How are you going to get your wisdom out there? I thought of writing. Okay, this is the best week to do that, honey. This is all about communication this week. And our new moon is 2 days away, right? So today you are pouring out your incantation. And so I want you to start doing that. You're on Fiverr. So now you're also on a bunch of different platforms too. So now you can start getting your story out there. You can produce an audio message. You can produce um, a podcast, you can do a blog post, but you can also start writing it down wherever you are. Get yourself a little, even if you get something like this, even if you get some note cards, okay? Anything that you have at your disposal doesn't have to be something specific, doesn't have to be um, good. Okay, so Marty's saying, I also thought of putting videos on YouTube. Okay, so what are you going to do? We want you to get that part B out there, okay? Mary suggests journaling. That's good. Not everybody is a journaler, but some people are straight up writers. In this authors platform that I'm in, so many of the published authors said that they don't like writing for themselves, but they love the fact that they're putting their creative, their art in this work of art, in this thing that is going to help other people. So they don't feel that they're doing it. If they feel like they're just doing it for themselves, they won't do it. But their motivation is serving other people and getting their word out there for them. I do have a journal. I've been writing in it since I was a teen. Awesome. So now, Marty, you've got all of your work right there. So what are you going to do? I want to hear you. What are you going to do? Because now you've been thinking about it. You've been doing a lot of it. So now we want to cut short on what you're thinking and we want to get to that part B. This is the new moon. So let's give Marty a chance to just say exactly what Marty's going to do now. Okay, so what are you going to do? What is your next step? Because Spirit's already been showing it to you, and you asked for spirit of discernment. You're getting spirit of discernment already. And we have the Gemini new moon, and this is all about communication. Okay, Marty says, I'm going to create a video for a story I have not told anyone. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so proud of you for that. I'm so proud of you. Honey, please let us know so that we can support you, so that we can blow it up with comments and just send all kinds of light working energy. Have the fireworks and everything going off. We're going to have a party. So please share on our closed Facebook group, and everybody should be on that Facebook group giving readings, getting readings, absolutely. That's what we're here for. It can be difficult, excuse me, when you're seeking a new tribe and until you get into that discussion and you're like, oh my gosh, you feel that way too? Yeah. Oh, what? And then we should do this. Well, yeah, we should. We should do that. Well, let's do it. And then you realize, oh my gosh, had I not said anything, we wouldn't be doing this. So absolutely. Go, Marty. All that support. Yeah. All right. And this is something that you haven't shared anybody. So this is really your coming out party. Woohoo! All right. That's awesome. I done upset the dogs next door. All right. Okay, so Vanessa says, and I love talking. Okay, Vanessa, that communication part hit you, didn't it? So we've got that. This is the new moon. This is it. So this is that energy where we're starting a new path in any area of communication. And this is communication. So whether you're going to do your reading in person, whether you're doing it over a platform, whether you're doing more writing, blog posts, podcasts, um, Mary, are you still doing your podcast? And Chantel, what are you going to do? Let's get some definites out there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm doing this week. I'm positioning myself for live events and talks in our surrounding area, in our community, and in our surrounding states. Okay. So what else? Chantel, we're waiting for what are you going to do? And who else hasn't said what they're going to do? Vanessa, what are you going to do? And anyone that's viewing this on, thank you. Anyone viewing this on a replay, definitely, what are you going to do? This is the week. This is the week to do it. Ooh. Get that nervous feeling. That's the excitement, isn't it? That's the good stuff. That is that uncomfortableness when you know you're going into a new avenue. Yeah, and you're going to be pulled away from something. This is a part of our spiritual awakening. We've got those 7 layers, and we're going to go through all of that. Remember, when you become aware of, oh my gosh, I got to do this thing. Yeah, I got to detach. Oh my gosh, I got to detach from my old self, from my old behavior, my old mindset, some friends, some family situations. And oh my gosh, I'm vulnerable, and then I got to do this thing. And it's kind of scary a little bit, but I'm excited. And then you open yourself, you're having those moments of discernment, and then you become enlightened, right? And then you got to take action on that enlightenment, on that growth, and then you receive confirmation. And within those last few stages of a spiritual awakening, you're going to go back to detachment and vulnerability and jumping forward to taking action all the time. So Chantel says, I'm stepping up my confidence and I will create a Facebook page with my daughter's help. Yes! Okay, you guys are rocking it. That's right. Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes. Mary's still doing her podcast and she's got her YouTube channel. She had an amazing story to share the other day. I thought that was amazing. It was wonderful. It was very authentic and genuine, and it's the real deal. It is what we go through when we realize we're having a reading or we're scheduling to do a daily or monthly or weekly reading, and we realize, oh my gosh, this is for me. Spirit's been talking to me. Oh, okay, let me pull back. Let me dial it back. Let me listen. And that's a part of discernment, is knowing the difference between, oh my gosh, this message is mine. And oh my gosh, oh, this was for me. All right, maybe this was for my client. Okay, this is definitely for my client. Knowing the difference there. Also, knowing the energy. Has anyone had to deny a client because they felt negative or ungodly energy? Because that will happen. It's going to happen, and I want you to know that um, being there in that moment, you're receiving that energy. Anything that's off, give yourself that moment. You know, you may receive the email and their energy is going to come through, boom, very, very easily in that email. You're going to feel something and, you know, bring it to spirit. Is this someone that I need to engage? Is this energy that I need to approach? You know, what is this all about? And, uh, and wait. Through that spirit of discernment, we have to be patient, right? We got to wait because it's not on our time. It's on divine timing. And that message will come through, boom, and you'll be like, dang, okay, I got it. That came through loud and clear. Sometimes it'll be so loud and clear that you still ask for confirmation. You're like, well, all right, can I have one more sign? Oh, goodness. That was like blaring, you know, and then you're like, well, okay, I get it. I don't even know why I asked for another sign. I'm sorry. All right. Chantel asked, do you have any suggestions on any other media, pay services, providers? There's a lot of other services than PayPal. You can't, it depends on what your budget is, what your bracket is, and what you really want to, how you want to, who you want to reach, who is your audience. There are a lot of clients that want readings from places that PayPal won't service, uh, and but other like Stripe, I think it's Stripe. There's other providers out there that will provide that ability to have a payment platform out there. So what are some other media platforms that you guys are on? Fiverr is a $5 plus. You can get this $5 deal and you can ask for an add-on too. So the person pays you right off the top. They accept PayPal. And if you have a website, they can you can have your clients set up to pay directly there for an additional fee through PayPal. There's other things. There's so much out there. I would absolutely suggest you give yourself that energy of doing the research so that what Spirit tells you is designed just for you to do that. Absolutely. And is it better to tell clients to contact you? I'm not so sure what if clients, I would definitely pull clients to me. Um, but I would, and also you're praying, you're meditating for that abundant energy to come in and for you to be detached um, from conditional energy. But you definitely want to put yourself out there because that's marketing. So I'm not really sure. Are you referring to, through email? Okay. So you can tell them to contact you through email. You can give them a designated number to call. You can call them if you're doing a verbal or, a telephone reading. But yeah, I would definitely have an email set up specifically for them to reach you because they'll want to. We all vibe with different readers out there, right? Our energy resonates with what other people are saying. And so you definitely want to get out there and let people see what you're about, and you're going to connect with certain members of a audience, you know? So absolutely. What else? What else can we share today? Because this is a really good discussion. And by next week, I can't believe the 8 weeks are going by this fast. By next week, we really want everybody to have done 5 readings, okay? Either in person or um, email. But we really want you out there, you know, and you can say that for a personal reading, contact such and such when you do your general readings. Mm-hmm. Good job, Sideline. Uh-huh. Darian just told me about that. I'm like, wow, okay. That's good stuff. Okay, so Marty is going to share a video on something he hasn't shared before. She hasn't. Marty, are you a man or a woman? And I am so sorry. I have a sister-in-law named Marty, and I have a good friend named Marty who's a guy. So I have both. Okay, there you go. Um, okay, thank you so much. Um, so Marty's got her video coming out. Make sure that we're all sharing on a closed Facebook group, okay? And Vanessa, you are, I don't see what you're doing this week. Vanessa, what is your incantation? What action are you making this week? Remember, honey, this is the new moon. This is the time that we want to do it, okay? So let's see, it's on the 25th. So Thursday, Friday, we want to make this action step in communication. We want to put the video out there. We want to put the post out there. We want to get out and speak. We want to um, really market ourselves to the public. We want to make this next step and get out of our thought process and our vision we want to bring to fruition now. This is the blessed week to do that and to really assert ourselves. Exercise your throat chakra doing this. Okay, don't get these. And this part is our throat chakra. So you want to exercise that so that and your thumb too, so that you are feeling assertive. And take your deep breaths. Breathing is meditation, you know, just calming your breath, and that's calming your human. Okay, so before we end for today, Vanessa, please share with us what you're going to do. Chantel is opening up her Facebook page. Good job. Absolutely. And Mary, you're going to continue to do your readings on YouTube. Are you doing something extra this week? Are you up leveling in your practice and your business? So all of us are going to come up with something. Okay, so if we don't come up with it today, and because it's time to close today's class, so everyone that's viewing this on a replay and whoever hasn't shared with us what they're going to do, tangible steps, this new action, that we're going to do to pour our business, our servitude out to humanity, share on our closed Facebook discussion group. Vanessa says, I'm going to do more marketing of myself and video. All right. And a video. Awesome. Woo. Okay. Nice. Okay. I like that. Mary says she does daily, she does weekly, amazing and awesome. And Vanessa says, and my Facebook page too. That's right. All right, that's awesome. Okay, I'm so proud of everybody. I can't wait to see all of the information that'll be pouring in. Remember, we have to support each other. That's why, we are each other's tribe. So let's get that support out there. Mary says 2 more personal readings and advertising them for my guests. All right. All right. So awesome class today. We've got 5 readings that we have to do by next week. Now, I'm going to leave it up to you, but 5 is change. 5 is change. So we want to really dig in and dive in deep into this new change, this new foundation that we are being blessed with this week. Spirit didn't give it to us for nothing, right? So we've got to get on out there, take advantage of the opportunities that are waiting for us. Okay, so go on Facebook. Let's do some readings. We've got to do 5. So it really is going to be how you want to do it. If you're more comfortable doing it in a closed Facebook discussion page with us, do 2. And then force yourself to do 3 outside of the group. If you do 5 in the group, still be encouraging your human, working with your human, and asking for support from our classmates, from me, from all of us. So definitely put yourself out there to us, because we've got your back. We definitely want you to succeed. And honey, I know you can do it. You listened, you came this far. So we're not going to give up, and we've got your back. All right, spiritual superstars. I'm so excited. All right. Look at that. Mary's like, go to Facebook. I need you. That's right. We've got to do this. You're not taking this course for nothing. Okay, don't waste your energy. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. And Spirit needs you out there. We are shining. We are spreading Spirit's light. So let's get on out there and be of service. All right. Peace and blessings. Mwah. Love you guys. And I will see you on our Facebook page.